I really love flying drones, and especially selfie drones. I find them fascinating somehow because they already have this autonomous flying capability built in. But when they officially released the X1 back then, it was immediately clear to me that we needed to start thinking about the selfie drone market from a completely different perspective. But with the HBR X1 Pro Max, the engineering team has really thrown a real heavyweight onto the market. Here we have an impressive 8K drone with outstanding flight characteristics, a speed that is actually so fast it would make mountain biking look tame. And yet it features a design that when folded up fits easily right into your jacket pocket. I would suggest that we take a detailed look at the drone in two separate videos. First, we'll focus our attention on the drone itself. It definitely deserves its own video. And in the upcoming second segment of the video, we'll thoroughly examine and explore the various accessories, because I'm going to take you along on a personal journey from being completely confused to thinking it's actually quite incredibly brilliant. Let's check it all out together right now. My name is Christian and this is Tech Compass. Let's get started. Even when unboxing, we can see that this one takes a completely different approach compared to other drone manufacturers. No light grey, no aerodynamic curves. Right here in front of us, we have a drone with distinctive sharp edges and a matte black or matte anthracite surface look. The texture on the top, I think it's absolutely brilliant. It really elevates the whole drone along with that golden lettering. I just think the overall concept is really well done. And I find it's a remarkably beautiful and sleek drone, even if it looks quite a bit different from other drones. Otherwise, right here on the surface, we have the versatile multifunction control button, which is the multifunction unit that controls all the selfie settings and modes, and the corresponding display that then shows us the essential and most critical pieces of information. We also have one or two status lights. Additionally, we have sensors situated on the underside and on the back. We have the replaceable battery, but I will go into much more specific detail about that later on when I talk about the various accessories. Of course, the gimbal with the 8K camera, for me, these are the two killer features. Here we have a completely enclosed propeller cage, or rather, we have completely enclosed propellers. Why is that so important to me? Flight conditions aren't always optimal. And yes, there are one or two safety measures built into the drone itself, but in the end, it's always the pilot who matters. And if the pilot makes a serious mistake, the drone can still suffer a catastrophic crash. Here, I'm confident that nothing will happen because branches or any other obstacles have no chance of damaging the propellers. Secondly, even looking back at the original X model, they showed that they deeply value a highly compact and portable design. Now we have this impressive 8K drone right here in front of us, and yet you can still fold it down from being completely flight ready to safely packed away in your bag to take with you wherever you need to go with just one simple move. In this compact folding design, the cage that protects the propellers stays fully intact and the camera is safely retracted so that nothing can be damaged or scratched here either. Just put it in your jacket pocket and you're ready to head out and fly the drone. A few technical details about the drone. We have a high-end professional camera installed right here that is fully capable of filming in stunning 8K resolution at 30 frames per second, or alternatively in 4K at up to 120 frames per second, which is of course absolutely fantastic for capturing those incredibly smooth slow-motion shots. The integrated high-performance sensor is a large 1/1.3-inch CMOS sensor, which is fully capable of capturing stunning high-resolution images at approximately 48 megapixels. The drone itself weighs approximately 192 grams, which means it's far from the 250 gram class. An ultra lightweight, considering the technology that's built in here, impressive in my opinion. We have top speeds here ranging from 42 to 60 kilometers per hour. This essentially means that even the very fastest bike rides can be easily followed and recorded by the drone without any problems at all. We have a wide 107-degree field of view here, which means the drone is really capable of capturing an absolutely incredible amount of high-quality footage. We have a 2-axis gimbal stabilization system here, plus additional software stabilization, which is exceptionally capable, and we'll see this in the practical example in a moment, of capturing consistently smooth video footage even during very rapid flight maneuvers. The flight time is specified at approximately a total of 16 minutes. That's actually quite impressive for such a small drone. Of course, if you value longer flight times, you have the option to significantly extend that by choosing the more comprehensive bundle or by using an additional battery. The battery can be swapped out in seconds and fully charged. That way you can easily achieve double or even triple the flight time. Right here we have a dedicated rear-facing obstacle avoidance sensor installed, which actively detects any obstacles from behind, as well as an obstacle detection system on the underside that works excellently even over challenging surfaces like water or snow. Furthermore, we have a built-in internal memory of 64 gigabytes right here, which can be expanded at any time by using a standard micro SD card. And we have a range here. Now don't forget, we're talking about a selfie drone here with a direct connection to the smartphone. We have a range of almost 500 meters, so that's without an external controller. And with the beacon controller, as it's called, we have the option to extend the range to nearly 1 kilometer. Once you release it, the drone gracefully takes off directly from the palm of your hand and immediately begins capturing high-quality video footage, a process which is clearly indicated by the small glowing status light located right here on the very top of the device's chassis. Mode ended, the green light is on again. Now I just hold my hand underneath and the drone lands. I am starting the drone up now. And now you can clearly see that the drone is steadily hovering in the air and is consistently following me around, no matter where I decide to go. The drone is locking onto me. And it automatically and smoothly flies up to a comprehensive bird's eye perspective, reaching a height of up to 5 meters. A complete 360-degree rotation of the entire unit. And now, as you can see, the drone is not locked onto its target, but instead it's capturing a stunning panoramic shot, a full 360-degree perspective of the surroundings. And if you imagine recording this in stunning 8K resolution at an altitude of 100 meters in the air, then it really is a truly breathtaking and impressive shot. Normally, this is where a conclusion would come, but I'll skip that since I've already told you there will be a second video. Still, I would like to briefly share my thoughts about this drone with you. The Hover Air X1 Pro Max is not designed for casual hobbyist drone pilots who just want a quick and simple selfie of themselves. Rather, it is specifically targeted directly at content creators who deeply value high-end production quality. With 8K or 4K and 120 frames per second, you can create impressive video recordings. With 48 megapixels, you can capture your surroundings in stunning colors or take impressive selfies of yourself. The incredibly compact and portable design really makes it possible to have this drone with you at all times. always ready for the right moment at the right spot, and you definitely don't have to sacrifice the high-end quality you want for such professional videos. In the second video, I'll really show you this I'll just call it a really interesting and unique accessory. And after that, we can take the time once again to consider together whether we're truly ready to spend the money on this great drone. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to everyone at this point for watching. As always, I look forward to your questions in the comments. I welcome criticism, but also praise in the comments. Of course, a like would be great, and I'm especially happy if you subscribe to the channel so I can continue to bring you exciting reviews, hopefully exciting for you in the future. My name is Christian, and this is Tech Kompass.